All right, guys, it's showtime. We are officially back. It is week one, not zero, week one. And we are back.
Finally.
Finally. No more predictions of how games are going to go as far as like the playoff and conference championship. We have games starting with Thursday. I mean, we don't even need to go over any of the other games that are coming this week, Friday or Saturday. We're going to strictly keep this show for Thursday only. We're going to try to keep the show Tuesdays and Thursdays now. So Tuesdays, we're going to recap what happened from
Mm-hmm.
Sunday and Monday or whatever. Any other shenanigans that can't wait to laugh. Can't wait to see who gets upset and blows a ticket that has no business doing that. So that's going to be our Thursday show, and then we'll end it with I guess the Thursday and Friday. And we know, Josh, somebody's always getting upset on Friday. We seen it every week last year. Every week somebody was either tussling or they got outright upset. So Fridays for that, and then Thursday will be for the week for the that week, but the big Saturday, the big slates, the mainstream games.
Mm-hmm.
Um, we are better when it comes to predicting games. We got a little formula, a little basic formula that that's kind of going to help us pick games. We're sticking to 10.5 point teasers, 9 legs, 8 legs. I think that's the sweet spot. If you want to go lotto, 11 legs, seven or 7.5 points. We're sticking to between 6 and 7 legs. That's it. And we're going to try to keep our units 25 bucks. If 25 gets you 100, bro, you can roll that over. It's okay. It's a
So when
low
it's
percentage.
okay,
We're going to hit
don't need to be
one good.
gustos.
We're going to hit $1,000 ticket. I'm telling you, and it might be this week. But this is the easy games. Like as long as people just do 85% of what they're supposed to, Josh, they're going to kick teeth in.
Move on.
Um, so teaser. So I want to go over what a teaser is. So we typically try to do this for everybody that's starting or following the show. We specialize in teasers. So the difference between a teaser and a parlay is you're adding or subtracting points to better increase your odds of winning. Simple as I can put it is Texas is playing Ohio State this week. The spread for Texas, they are a 2.5 point underdog. So if you do a 10.5 point teaser, you're adding 10.5 points to what the books are already giving you. So that will be 12.5. Now your payout is going to come down, but your chances of winning are going to come up. So you have to kind of pick and choose, and then the more games you put into that teaser, that 10.5 point teaser, the more your payout goes up, but your odds start decreasing. So you kind of got to tinker with it. Um, so Ohio State, Texas, 2.5. Another good one is LSU is a 4 point underdog to Clemson. So if you add 10.5 points to LSU, that means they would have to lose 14.5 by 14.5 points. Now, if you do it to the other side for Clemson, you're subtracting points from what they have to win by. And sometimes that might take you to them being an underdog. So if they're favored by 1 point and you add a 10.5 point teaser, now they can't lose by 9. So either way you go, that's how a teaser works. That's clear cut, concise, accurate, as about as understandable as you can get. So that's what we
As simple as
specialize
we
in.
get. Yep. Correct.
Simple as you get. And for the people who do not use FanDuel and you're using Bet360, DraftKings, or any other book, go into the actual game and hit alternate line. That is still the same thing as a teaser. You just have to do it yourself. So, again, I'm going to make an example. If you're on Bet360 or Caesars, BetMGM, and you can't do a teaser where it automatically adds the 10.5 points or the 7 points to the teams that you pick, Just go into the games that they're offering and do them individually. So go do Texas, go do Clemson, go do Miami, go through Charlotte, and slide the game over to whatever way you want. And that's the easiest way to do it as a teaser. Most books, to be honest, are probably going to give you 7 points as an alternate spread or teaser. Some will give you up to 14. Some will give you 10. I know right now DraftKings is not doing any teasers, so you have to go in there and do it yourself. That is what a teaser is, and that's what alternate lines are. We don't specialize in parlay. We'll give you some raw spreads out here and there when we're really confident on a pick. But other than that, we're not doing it. All right, what do we got here? So let's start with the games that we have. Let's start with the games that we have on our ticket. So this is what we are. You see, it says bet place, Josh. So you know all them other people be giving out picks and don't be placing them shits.
Hold on. Just like last week, we're gonna highlight what's in purple. On FanDuel, it's yellow. What's in purple, ladies and gentlemen? It's a
DraftKings. And no sweat. Josh, your mic, it's not like they can't hear you. Might have to turn it up. Let me see. Sound a little choppy. You were just clear.
Let's see. What about now?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So yeah, but yeah, it's a no sweat. Feel good about the no sweat because if it whiffs, you get your bonus bets and you move on.
Yep, you get your. So hold on. So it sounds like it's like you underwater or something, Josh. I don't know what.
We're taking them out.
Raw.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah, it's the earbuds.
That's 100%. But that's how I was sound. All right. So
now we're good. So yeah, no sweat. If it whiffs, we get our money back. But even still, I feel better on this ticket than I did the ticket we did the other day. Because I know these teams a little bit better.
Bro, but the ticket we did last week, I literally only did that because it was week 0.
Yeah.
If it was any other week, I wouldn't have did it. Even these teams, I mean, just trying to get some stuff out. But that's why there are no sweat. Because if it loses, it loses.
I mean, we might bet on Nebraska again this year, and we could possibly bet on Boise again this year. But this might be the only time Wyoming sees one of our tickets.
Yeah, I'm not fucking with Wyoming.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know for a fact there won't be many Iowa State tickets coming along here. You definitely won't see any UNLV tickets coming from over here. So it's like, what we're betting on right now, we're trying to flip this Thursday bread into Friday.
Yeah.
And then we're going to come to you again on Thursday, try to flip that Thursday bread to Friday, and then on Saturday have a good time.
Saturday we're paying for drinks.
Survive.
Saturday we're paying, Josh. We're paying for drinks on Saturday. We're not losing this week. I think we are dialed in. So, Nebraska versus Cincinnati. What you thinking about this game?
I'm high on this game. Love this game. What's the normal spread of this game?
I think it's 6.5. Something you can find 7.
Me personally, I'd probably take it. We're being safe here because now, you know what I'm saying, we got people, you know, our tickets mean a little bit different now. So it's like I can't just put the 6.5 that I might do on my own. I gotta, you know, take it down a little bit. So that 2.5 is perfect. They're gonna win by field goal.
I totally agree with you. So the model that we've got is going on saying that this will be pretty much a 1-score game between 4 and 7 points. This game here. I don't foresee it being a blowout. I think Nebraska has a lot of things going for them this year, and they have to win this game because if you're going to go to the playoffs or you be a real contender, excuse me, and you lose to Cincinnati in week one, it's going to be hard to because looking at your schedule, even if you run them all off, it's going to be hard to put you in. You lost to Cincinnati week one, and I don't want to hear we're a different team. No, you're a pro team now. This transfer portal and stuff, you're a pro team. Like you need to get it
Quarterback
together.
coming back. You know what I'm saying? It's not. It's been a huge turnover here. It's the same coach, same system, same quarterback, highly rated quarterback coming out of high school.
Yeah.
At that, good skill positions. I mean, no excuse, man.
So I think the run game for Nebraska is going to wear down on Cincinnati. Early downs, keeping Raiola off his back. You know, or set the play action up, which they do really well. I think they have a better rushing attack and shorter yards. So your third down conversion is what's going to be key here. Can Cincinnati stop Nebraska's run game, or can they be more physical? I don't think so. I think
Nebraska is probably better on offense. Well, their defense, Nebraska's defense is low key pretty solid as well. But I feel like they're probably better in the skill positions. They're better at quarterback. They're probably better in the trenches. Like, I just feel like I wouldn't be surprised if this is similar how we teased down that Kansas game.
Yeah,
I wouldn't be surprised even with this being at Cincinnati.
it's the Chief Stadium.
Oh, even better. I mean, this guy. I don't know if people follow the quarterback of Nebraska, but this guy.
So he's got to win there.
he thinks he's Mahomes, so he's going to try to go out there and get 3 TDs. I wouldn't be surprised if you player prop people. I'd take him for 2 touchdowns passing. You know what I'm saying? 200 yards. Like I feel like he's going to have to try to go out there and have a career day. And I mean, he didn't have that good of a season last year, Ship. Like it was okay.
Yeah, not towards the back end.
So it's gonna. I feel like it's a big game for him. Come out and make a statement.
To be honest, every time everyone talked about Nebraska, they always say they were like 2 years ago or a year ago. They were always in games, but they always find a way to turn the ball over. So his job last year was to keep us in the game. Don't turn the ball over. That's it. We don't need you to go Superman and win the game. Now, year 2, you're a professional. You're getting paid millions of dollars or thousands of dollars. Win us the game.
Millions. He's a millions guy.
Yeah, exactly. So, excuse me, sir, you need to win us the game. So I think, bro, I do think Nebraska wins by at least 3. At the model, the model has the spread at 6 to 7.5. They over numerous runs that I've been doing, they've got it pretty much 7 and the lowest 4 points. 65% chance of winning is Nebraska. I mean, the sports bet is 65% is that's pretty high, bro. That's
good as it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying, to be like realistic. So we got them at 65%. Some of the things that we've got baked into the prime play model is advantages, disadvantages. It spots out things that when we're going to put that teaser in, oh damn, I didn't even think of that. You know what's the worst is when you cut the TV on and you watch, you got a cold brew in your hair. Remember, bruh, I did not know that. Or why I didn't know they were dead last in the NCAA and third down conversions. Like, so this is what the model helps us pinpoint and understand. Like, so we don't forget stuff like that because that's a huge stat. If you're terrible on third down conversion, that means your drives are stalling. That means you can't score.
Can't score.
So now I'm on the phone with Josh. Guess what I just found out? Like, come on, bro. Like, so you're terrible. Like, come on. So, Josh, the model says run game, early downs, Nebraska plus for us. Higher run success rate on short yardage conversions. So that means your drives are well. If you get in 3rd and 5s, 2nd and 7s, I can expect you to get the first down. So your drives are going to keep going. I've got havoc pressure put into it. So how the defensive line is disrupting the quarterback. Edge Nebraska. Explosiveness, that's in there. Because, bro, just like we watched the UNLV game with Bowling, who they play, Idaho State. Those chunk plays are killer, bro. Killer. If your defense is giving
on third down, bro, that's tough.
20
play
plays,
drives,
20 yards.
18 play drives too. If you getting chunk plays one drive, next drive to come back to go 18 plays. That game is crazy because it's just like they every time they needed a big play, they got it.
Every time they got it. And another thing is your red zone offense. Jesus Christ.
And then these kickers getting field goal kickers. I mean, Stanford got a kick blocked. Like it's just little things like that. Just can't happen.
Yeah. So
and that's in a lot of these 2.5 spreads now because of missed extra points and
bruh,
and going for 2. You know what I'm saying?
bruh,
Like
that
just
shit is the worst, bro. Because you be sitting there looking like, bruh, I know these niggas not going for 2 for my bread. Like, bro, just kick the extra point, dog.
Brian Kelly, I'm not even gonna get ahead of myself. We'll talk about it on Thursday.
Take the point.
Take the points. Take the points.
Points win the game.
The field goal is okay.
So, with that being said, another key thing that I've kind of harpered down on, we talked about it multiple times. What is the number one thing we always talk about when deciding a game, Josh? And how much is weighted when we talk about it? If you are giving the turnovers,
if you give the ball up, bro,
one turnover is 3.5 points to the other team. Don't care. Sometimes they don't score with a turnover. 2, that's 9.5 points. That's 10 points. They've scored at least a touchdown off of 2 turnovers and maybe kicked a field goal. That's 10 points.
That's 2 extra drives on top of the drives that they were already planning on.
And according to research and just algorithm, most teams get an average of 10 to 12 possessions a game, Josh. Really 12.5. So you turning the ball over, you've just lost 2 possessions, and you gave the other team 14 possessions instead of the average of 12. Yep. So in this model that we've got, I've already got that baked in, Josh. I've got 1 turnover baked in for both teams. Don't care who you are. I've got 2 turnovers. It's called a chaos scenario. So I'm going to read you up the chaos scenario that we've got in here. Chaos test. 1 turnover is 3.5, 2 turnovers 9.5, and so on. 3, I'm not reading out 3. If you've turned the ball over 3 times left, they turn right, it's over. It's over. It's rare cases that you turn the ball over 3 times if you won the game. So what the model has put out, Josh, if Nebraska is +2 turnovers, they're going to win by at least 13. So if Nebraska has caused Cincinnati to get 2 turnovers, cut the TV off. 31-17. If they have 1 turnover and Nebraska has none, roughly about 30-22 they have the score at. If it's even, 28-24. So this is where we get to where the kind of realistic stuff, right? Mm-hmm. So if they both have a turnover, that means the game is kind of close, 28-24, give or take. Now, this is where it starts getting tricky, guys. If you look up on that TV and Nebraska has 1 turnover, and since he has none, we've got the score Nebraska winning 27-26. And look at what we've got Nebraska at, -2.5. So again, we would lose. So the important thing is turnovers, bro. As long as Nebraska does not turn that rock over more times, +1, than Cincinnati, we're good. We're good. We can move on from this game. So, I think, what, and I think they're going to win by more than that. I think they win by 7 on the nose, something like that.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Like the model said, I expect them to be at least +1 on the turnover, and so
Yeah,
that 8 point win to that maybe even I could even see it creeping into that 10-11 range if they
yeah,
can be if they don't turn the ball over, even if they just can be plus on the turn. If you look at the game and see that they haven't turned the ball over, Cincinnati's got one, you can walk away because you know they're winning by at the minimum a touchdown. So
So it's funny that you said that. Repeat that. What did you say? You can
as
see them
long
with.
as you can see them win 8, 10, 11
So you
range.
said 11.
Yeah,
I redid it. I redid it just to make sure all the information is fresh. And the next scenario, they got Nebraska 31, Cincinnati 22. What did you just say? 11.
11, bro. Like
So I think we're good as long as they
yeah,
don't turn.
I like 2.5, man.
Yeah, we're moving on. Nebraska 2.5. Everything is going to be good as long as Nebraska is not losing a turnover batter. They're going to cover that.
Mm-hmm.
Next up, we'll go Wyoming, Akron. Akron is fucking sucks.
They're terrible, bro. You
Terrible.
know, so that's what this comes down to. Wyoming being a much better program than what Akron is at this day and time. You know what I'm saying? Don't care where this game is at. It's week 1. I know my Wyoming's gonna run the football. So I'd
Yes.
love what the model has to say about the reasons why I felt that the Wyoming money line was probably one of the best bets.
So really, they had Wyoming with the regular spread, but again, we're giving it out, no sweat. So we're trying to win some people money early before we start reaching and dilly dabbling, before we start going crazy.
Yeah.
Um, so I reran it again, and right on the money, Josh. Why we've got Wyoming winning 27-17. The average win by 7 points. They've got the total under 44. Teaser 10.5 teaser A minus. 7 point teaser A minus B plus. Raw spread. They said the model is telling us to take it up to 7. Very comfortable. Um, Edges. Trench work in the. What did you say, Josh? You
Running
know
football.
YM is going to do what?
Run the football, bro.
Run
We know
game, short yardage, small, medium edge, sustaining drives, and salting the clock.
I wouldn't for the people that like doing points, that's what I was over here going to look at, see where the points was at.
Hey, you know what's so funny about this? So, guys, these sports books are fucking hilarious. So, the no sweat that most of the people are probably going to get, every leg has to be under 250 or lower, right? So, if you go in there and look at the odds, it's basically a 7 point teaser. But the games that most people are going to want to do, you would want to do a 7.5. They've got the line at like, if you want to get it to 10, if you can't get it to 10, you can only get it at 10.5. So, it's hilarious, bro, how it works. Like, so you'll mess around, they'll win by 10 and you'll lose because it's 10.5. All you have to do is just get one extra point. But it's over the minus 250 odds. I was dying because I literally went in there and looked at every single line that I wanted to do. I was like, bro, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on,
I,
bro.
it's I just don't. I mean, you know why though? Like they're not about to let that.
uh, and so with Wyoming, again, turnovers and penalties, and it's saying turnovers, penalties, and Akron scrambling quarterback is the reason why our ticket wouldn't cover. As long as they don't turn the ball over with penalties, we're good to go.
I think like I know Wyoming's returning like 9 players on offense, including the quarterback. I think like I want to say Akron's defense was ranked like 125th last year. Now, not to say that Wyoming's defense is some good defense
Yeah.
because they probably weren't too far behind them, but Wyoming's offense is significantly better than Akron's. So what we're trusting in is two rebuilding defense. I think Wyoming out of the two probably gets better FCS transfers
Yeah.
because of their location and
Akron
the
fucking
league they're in.
sucks.
Akron's not really known as like a football type. I mean, they put people into the league, but right now they're not on the upward trajectory as
Akron
compared to Wyoming.
sucks. I'm not
And,
going.
yeah, they're really bad, man. So I think as a Wyoming beat the shit out of them, but like
Bruh,
I'm
I
comfortable
wouldn't
with the
even care
line
if
as
this game was close. I'm like, bro, they're not losing to these scrubs.
what they
And I
want to
don't,
run
I
the
have,
ball.
and I don't even like, I wouldn't bet on Wyoming after this, but I know that they're at least a fundamental football. Akron, unless they have
We
a,
want them again into a bowl season. You know, if they go bowling, we'll
yeah,
see
because
them.
they're not having no opt outs. They're playing football up there.
Love teams that don't opt out. Guys
Yeah,
love the sport.
that's how you build culture.
Yeah, yep. And that's what Wyoming's flying to Akron with. A team.
Oh,
These guys.
continuity. The word is continuity, Josh.
So yeah, so we ain't even got to keep going on. Why we that's there. Wyoming money line.
Yeah, Wyoming money line for sure. You don't even have to play around with the points. Me comfortable, like I look at it like this, Josh. If I was like, if you gave me a survivor pool and it was no points, and I was going down, I was like, okay. And they told me they had a gun in my head, just pick. I'm picking Nebraska to beat Cincinnati. I'm picking Wyoming to beat Akron. Like I'm just picking. At this point, we're not even asking you to win by anything. Just win the game. Just win the
Yeah,
game.
yeah.
Just win the game. So right now I am going through the Wyoming transfer portal. I want to double check something to make sure. So they overall they have 64% returning production, I believe. Let's see.
Who?
Offense, I think they have 79%. Top 5 nationally, number 3 in the Mountain West Conference.
You talking about Boise?
No, Wyoming.
Oh, bro. I mean, yeah, they're returning all their guys on offense,
So
including quarterback.
scoring offense last year they ranked 19 points a game. One towards the bottom. Rushing offense, 108. So I mean, this might be a low scoring game, but I still think they're going to try to run the ball.
It's supposed to rain for this game too.
Okay, well, yeah, just win the game.
Just win the game, bro. It's gonna be ugly football, and that's what they want to play anyway. They want to win 21-17. 17 to 9.
Yeah, facts.
They want to win a nasty football game, and I don't mind that on my ticket on a Thursday.
Bro, just win the game.
At 7:00.
Just win the game. Just win the game, guys. Just win the game. That's all we ask. So next up, the last game on this slip, Boise State, South Florida. So this was the game that I kind of went back and forth on. Never in my mind did I think that South Florida was going to win. It was more so, should I be on the other side or should I just take Boise State to win? The spread's been dropping. I think it was like 7, then it was 6. That's 5.5. Which, I mean, sometimes it means stuff, sometimes it doesn't.
USF got the quarterback back.
You said what?
The USF got their quarterback back.
Yeah, but see, my thing with him
okay. He's a running quarterback, though.
Yes. My issue with him is he performs very well against those like major Alabamas. I don't know what it is. He's like their kryptonite. Like he just goes crazy against those teams. But when they play, I don't want to say Boise's on their level, but I don't think Boise's gonna like scrambling quarterbacks don't give them issue.
No, they seek.
You know what I'm saying? Like they're like another sound football team.
Yeah.
They
Mm-hmm.
they did lose Genty, but they got their quarterback back. They've got a lot of returning. If you go by percentage wise, their returning production is probably low because Genty was damn near 80% of it. But they got a lot of guys back, and
Their running back is still good.
everybody is picking them to go to the playoffs. So if you lose to South Florida, I mean,
So
we're gonna add you to the bookmark. We're whoever picked you to go to the playoffs. So all just off the strength of that, bro, I'm just like, no, they gotta win. This is like a must win for them.
it is.
So the model, I just put it in. The prime play model has the score implied scored at 31-27. So the regular spread is 5.5. Ours, we got it at -4. So the difference between us, Josh, just because we got it at -4 doesn't mean we need to take South Florida plus 5.5 just because it's there. You know what I'm saying? Now, if it was like 12 or something or 10, I'm like, that's a lot of points. That's 2 scores, bro.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And that's what there's variance in this. I was gonna say I kind of like that you just went money line here
Yeah.
because there's no like
There's
there's
no
really
value in taking.
there,
There's no value in taking South Florida 5, 6, 7, possibly 7.5. But I mean, they can lose by like 10. I mean, that's still a good game, bro. I mean, you lost by 10.
I could just see them being down 3 and then trying to punt the ball and get one more stop and Boise scoring. And now we have an issue because they lost by 10. And you try to be cute and get them at 6.5. And so that with this game.
So for Boise, we've got stuff that moves the needle, if you want to say it. QB continuity. Boise rolls out Maddox. He's returning. That's a returning starter. So I love returning starter quarterbacks that had production last year, got the same OC. I like that. Whether they had a good running game, I like quarterbacks that are returning. This is the new NFL. This is not college football anymore like that. Your quarterback's returning, you automatically get up.
What was Genty doing last year? We used to laugh about it. Like 160?
Bro,
he was good for like 160.
Bro, his props were set at 180. That was crazy. And he was
I wouldn't be surprised if their running back room
over 100
drops to like 120. Like I wouldn't be like they're still gonna be toting the pill. Like his backup are dogs. Like the O line didn't change.
No, they're gonna still run the ball.
Understand exactly.
So, so I didn't know Brown was hurt last year or got hurt.
Yeah.
Malik Sherrod transfer is coming in to take it to take Genty's spot, according to sources. He should be the lead back.
Where did he transfer from?
Let's see. Let's see. Let's find out where he transferred from. Because if he, where is he running back? That's Big Ten.
UCF. I mean,
Fresno.
US Fresno. Okay. Oh, so that was the running back that we were betting on last year at the beginning of the year with Fresno.
Yes, sir. He's third in. He ran for 966 yards and 9 tutties.
So,
but
yeah.
2003 and in 2024 he got hurt.
I know USF's defense is like down there with like Akron's.
Yeah, they're pretty bad. Let's see. Oh my God, Akron.
Their defense is down.
It's funny you say that. That was the next thing up for advantages. Trenches and early downs. Model leans Boise defensive line, USF over USF's run offense. More second and longs and third and longs for USF. Drive, stalls, and field goals. finishing. The model is Boise. Red zone touchdowns edge more than 7s than 3s. If Boise gets in the red zone, they're probably going to score.
Every time.
So, and explosive risk, that is the explosive that I just talked about, was the quarterback from USF, is his legs, creating explosive plays.
Malik Sherrod is a dog.
Yeah. He just got hurt last year.
Mm-hmm.
Another thing, Josh, humidity. So
They're not moved.
That'll be the only thing for Boise is the South Florida humidity late in the game. That's it.
Get a lead.
And if they turn the ball over 2 times. So it says if Boise turns the ball over 2 times, then we're going to be in trouble.
Yeah. But their defense is so bad. At max, I just see the turnover margin being even in this game. I feel like each will. I don't think if Boise turns the ball over, it'll be once.
If Boise turns the ball over 2 times, this is a whole new team.
I don't see it.
You know why I don't think they turn the ball over 2 times? What do we talk about? When you throw the ball, a lot of times you're susceptible to interception.
Absolutely.
I mean, mathematically, if you throw the ball 35 times, somebody's going to get a pick. You threw the ball 35 times.
So,
but if you run the ball 35 times,
I mean, the fumble might come never.
Yeah, but they don't. This is what they do. They're
exactly.
We can almost pencil them in for less than under a fumble, over under a half.
Absolutely,
So, guys, this is a good ticket. Nebraska, just kick a field goal, walk off, home run.
Touchdown. You know what I'm saying? Go up 10 with 2 minutes to go.
I don't care what you do. You win it by field goal, bro. It going in order. Once we get through the Wyoming game, I expected Nebraska.
Bro, now, if we can get to 9 o'clock.
Now chat. Me and Josh talk about this shit all the time. So if you go on FanDuel, there is a boost. And if you had to take a guess on what game it is, it's Nebraska and Cincinnati. So you can put $25 down to say that Nebraska's going to win. They give you a boost. You can put $25 down or whatever they got you your limit at to fade to say they're not going to win.
Oh my God, they let me put 100.
So there you go. So I don't really use the FanDuel like that. I be on DraftKings, so mine is way more on DraftKings. But you get what I'm saying. What I'm getting at is if it's something funny that's going to happen that's not supposed to happen, it's going to be a Nebraska game because that's the game that everybody's betting. That's going to be the last game on TV, and that's going to be the one they're going to fuck with your money in. But we've teased it, and then here's the funny thing is the 7.5 or the 7-point teaser is right at minus 250 on the money line for Nebraska. So it's like if they win, they're gonna because if they do some tomfoolery, they're gonna win, or they're gonna win by 2-1, something fucking goofy as hell, or they're gonna lose by 2. This ain't gonna be no blowout on the Nebraska side. They're not gonna lose by more than 4 if they do lose. This is the game. The only reason I say that, Josh, because you know how the boosts work, bro. We've seen it. The NBA.
Always
we can laugh.
Every boost, bro, is always something up. It's always something.
Like the boost I used for the Iowa Kansas State game. I took Iowa with the points and the under, and bro, come on, bro. Like 6 turnovers between both teams. Like, what are we doing? And then the fuck shit happened is it was 7-7 going into halftime. The score was finished. They scored like 40 straight points, bro. That shit is crazy in the fourth quarter. And then the team took a knee at the fucking 1 yard line to not cover the over. That's the shit that we be talking about. I know y'all see it. We see it. It happens in college. It happens in the pros. It definitely happens in the NBA. We have seen it in the NBA. Like I have watched it live in the NBA. College
Yep.
is a little bit trickier, but just keep your eye on that. But I think, Josh, Thursday, you got any other honorable mention picks that you like?
It's hard doing that now. It'll be you can't just give picks out now. It'll be
Yeah.
it's got to be a lock. Everybody's got lock.
Bro, hey, we're
I
bookmarking.
think one we can laugh at.
What's
We'll
that?
laugh at Bowling Green because we see what they
Bro,
do to other teams. They're favored
all
by
right.
15. I wouldn't be surprised if they go out there and win. They play Lafayette. I wouldn't be surprised if they cover that spread. Bowling Green will run the ball down your throat.
I've tussle with Penn State, so
If you want to, you can get freaky. You can add Rutgers to this ticket. We really
boom.
like Rutgers
So
yeah.
So no, go ahead, Josh.
Well, we really you can go ahead and talk about it, but we just know that they got a whole new situation at Ohio.
So that was the leg. It was 2 legs that got cut off. I wanted to make this a 5-leg ticket, but we're practicing less legs, less payout, but higher win probability. And I didn't like the number that they were giving us. This is what I was talking about with the teaser. So I'm gonna start with Rutgers. So I wanted Rutgers at like a touchdown. We can go and get them at 8.5. I think they're gonna beat Ohio, but that's a good game to bet on, especially anything under 7. I think the odds are gonna be really high. Not minus 400, but Rutgers is a good play. Ohio is a good team. Their staff is actually on Charlotte, but some of the staff is still there, and they've got a good culture there. So it's like one of those things when the staff leaves, the culture is still there. I think they'll play. They play teams tough. I think they can play Rutgers tough and give them a battle. But I do think Rutgers can win by at least a tutty. Another one that I like that you brought up, Josh, was Scott Frost and UCF. That didn't make the ticket because it was 12.5. I wanted it at 10.
I love it. I like that. Honestly, I want 9.5.
Yeah, but they didn't see they did the fucking minus 250. It did. I'm like, bro, because I already know what you're gonna do. They're gonna win by 12 or something. They might blow them out, but I just know. I feel like the odds of you trying some fuck shit and they winning by 10 is higher than them winning by 13 plus. That and Minnesota over Buffalo. I couldn't get it lower than 10.5. Even the model said if you can get Rutgers at 6.5, UCF at 10 at 9.5, and what's the name at 10, Buffalo versus Minnesota at 9.5, you're golden. But with the no sweat, we couldn't get it. And I'm not even gonna go in with the model. Said the model had all those teams I mentioned winning. Nobody getting upset. They had them all winning. But I'm trying to be better at more professional. We're trying to be more professional on giving picks that don't have a bunch of legs on them. Let's start with 3. Once we get the train rolling,
One more.
what other game you got?
I was gonna ask you if you had to choose between these 2 big spread games, Missouri Central Arkansas minus 36.5, or
shit.
Duke and Elon 33. I'd probably lean Duke to win by like. Even with the 7, getting Duke at like 25.5 is absolutely disgusting. Getting Missouri at 29.5
bro,
is
I would
disgusting as well.
That's an SEC team, bro. I don't know who the fuck. Isn't Central Arkansas like Purple Bears or something like? Is there? That's what their logo is.
The helmet of their team is not even colored in on here. On FanDuel,
That's
right?
Bro. I think that Josh. You remember when? I think that's one of the teams we used to play NCAA, and it used to be like a default team, but you knew what it was, but they weren't in the game. I think that's one of the teams. For real.
Like, I would be honest with you, because I was sitting over here looking. I said, bro, honestly, bro, there's no reason why both of those games shouldn't be 30-point wins. Elon is bad, bro.
But let's
Like,
see. Just for
Duke's got
shits and
$4
giggles.
billion quarter.
Okay, we'll do it. I'll do it. Just for shits and giggles. I'll do it. You know what? Sorry, guys. Get off topic. One team that I know that I will be betting against when they play against good teams, we should bet on them Thursday, is Delaware State. Deshaun Jackson, I already know that team is undisciplined. They're going to be getting they're undisciplined as
Bro,
fuck.
I was looking at that game and I was just like, bro, I don't even know what Delaware has to be for them to be 30-point favorites on anybody.
And that's what the spread is.
The spread is 29.5, bro.
See what I'm saying? And they're
honestly, and that's minus 110. I wonder if you can get Delaware State plus 36.5. How much could you get that for?
I would never take that at all.
You can't even do it. You'd have to literally just take it and then feed it. Let me see.
I would never. I know for a fact Deshaun Jackson's team is going to lead whatever division they're in fucking penalties. Man, hella undisciplined. Okay, versus.
Oh man.
Let's see.
This is funny.
Okay, so I'm gonna put this game into the model to the prime play model, Missouri versus Central. So let's see what they say. So it kind of gets, I don't want to say jacked up against FCS teams because I don't have all their stats. It has to kind of dig deep for those. I have it FBS stats only because this model is really gonna have us winning games when after week 4 when like we're getting into in conference play where your fluffed up stats don't matter. Good night.
Exactly.
Let's see. Missouri versus Central Arkansas is computing. That's why I love this thing right here. Took me 3 weeks to make it. I was fine. I was even putting in ULV. I was like, bro, what is going on here? Let me give you the play-by-play, uploading screenshots. Like, okay, they got the score 42-10.
For Delaware State?
No, sir. Missouri versus Central Arkansas.
What they got Delaware State?
All right, let's see.
Before I do this, Delaware State plus.
Josh, you need to knock it off.
Go ahead.
This is going to be hilarious. Delaware, fuck State, Deshaun Jackson.
Plus 39. Don't go out there and lose by 40.
Bro, John, they fuck around. All right. I don't know who, bro. I can just see them playing grab ass football, backyard football, bunch of fucking bubble screens and reverses.
I like what Norfolk State got going on. I know Vic is going to be running a buttoned up operation.
It was not Deshaun Jackson. Did you see it?
That's why I said Norfolk State and Michael Vick.
They also have the score 42-10
for the Delaware State game.
Yes, sir.
That's 32 points.
They have it between 31 and 32.
Man, that plus 39 is calling my name.
It says sloppy opener, penalties, mass substitutions. They don't have the depth. You're okay. It says avoid full. It says don't bet the raw spread.
That raw spread is absolutely insane.
Insane. I wouldn't do that shit. That's a lot of points, bro. That's a fucking 5-score game.
But yeah, man, that's really it when it comes to the games for Thursday. I mean, it's a nice slate. I mean, you got like what, 16 games on Thursday? Like,
yeah, it's a nice slate. It's just that it's hard to
I mean,
And
I think I know Houston's gonna blow out Stephen A. Austin. I mean,
it's just so hard. It's like, what do you want to pick? It's like you don't
yeah,
want to,
we've trimmed the fat. We picked 3 games. You know what I'm
and
saying?
that,
Maybe add
and,
Rutgers to this. You know what I'm saying?
and
But
it, but look though, Josh, it's a no sweat. If we don't win, I mean, if you want to reach, I mean, Jesus Christ, if we get past 7 o'clock, I mean,
bro,
the games
if
are over.
Wyoming wins, bro, this ticket should be home free.
And if
Wyoming
we get
wins,
through,
we should be good on this ticket. If we can get to the Nebraska game with greens, we should be good. You know what I'm saying? We take that. Y'all be ready. Because
that's what, that's what I'm
the
saying. For
because the picks that we got on Friday gonna line right up with it, and then we're gonna
yes,
have
sir.
Friday ready. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be locked in for Saturday. Shoot, depending, I think my son got a game around 9 or 10. We might try to hop on real quick on
I'm free. I'm free. I'm just grill
this Saturday
smoking on
morning around like
briskets.
11:30, 12. You know what I'm saying? Hop in here, just you know what I'm saying, like right 11:30, 11:45, 15 minutes, because it's
Bruh,
like we got an opportunity here.
bruh, I cannot wait. I cannot wait till week
And I'm not
1.
going to the Miami game no more, so it's like
Oh,
I'm
you're
gonna
not
be
going?
no
Oh my
sir. So I'm gonna be right here.
God. You need to pull up to the crib.
Yeah, I'll probably be around. My Miami game will be in the dark.
No, I'm talking about for the LSU
That's what
the
I said. I'll be there Saturday. Oh, Saturday I'm frolicking around. We might do a
yes, sir.
live show. I'm, a, I'm around on Friday and Saturday. I'm around,
Yes, sir.
but Sunday, no sir. We're going dark,
Oh yeah, we're and I don't give a shit. I'm taking Charlotte with the points. Keep you feel me?
bro.
I'm taking
I've
Charlotte
already
with the
told you that. We could put that on our official ticket, and if people want to take it off, I don't care. But
I don't care.
I'm Charlotte with the points this week, bro. I really think. I mean, App State lost a lot, and you know what I'm saying. The schools in North Carolina, like
So
the Wake Forest, the East Carolinas, like they're all on like downward spot. Like
so
they're not upwards right now.
just for just for just for local news purposes, what Charlotte has going on, this is what from just looking from the inside looking in, is just like I explained to my wife, we've lost because she works there. We've lost talent, like pretty decent 3 stars that maybe 1 or 2 4 stars that could go and play at another school. But the thing is, we had a lot of talent and bad coaching. Now we've got mid-tier talent with excellent coaching and structure. So it's going to seem like those talented players weren't even missed because they were playing an unorganized structure. So the biggest thing that I expect to see from Charlotte is not the talent increase, is structure when it comes to discipline. No self-inflicted penalties, because I know that Ohio, this staff is from Ohio, and they're proven winners. With what conference is that? The MAC?
Yeah,
That talent
but
level,
football up there.
that talent level, but the skill positions and talent
The
level is
skill
totally
position.
different. It's totally different from the AAC. But I expect them to bring structure, discipline. I mean, that right there will win you 2 games if you don't beat yourself.
False start penalties. Bro, watching them go. I mean, you get a false start on
You seen it the game
every
that you did,
drive, bro. Like you can't
bro.
win that.
You can't. Well, you've seen it in person. We the game that you came to. I think we
Yeah,
beat
I might
ECU.
slide to the one Friday night. Like we might
Yeah,
talk
hey,
about it all.
listen.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. I'm in here belligerent. I expect all App fans. I'm taking all bets. Yes, sir. And I want my points. Since you're so
Yeah,
confident, give me the points.
yeah. Definitely with the point, bro. Definitely with
Yeah,
the
give me
point.
my fucking points. Since you're so confident, give me the 7.5. I'll take it. You're not beating us by more than a touchdown because you stunk last year. I remember sitting here doing the live show and watching App on the TV and say, "Holy crap!" I was like,
Not
"Jesus Christ,
saying,
Josh!" App last year was a baseline. Like, okay, if your defense is near this stat,
bro.
Charlotte
We know
do.
we know that you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing if you're anywhere near.
So,
Any,
and I look at it like this before we get off. If Charlotte and App were practicing together and you took off the helmets, would you be able to distinguish the clear cut which one is Charlotte and which one is App?
I don't think so right now.
I don't think so right now. Maybe in past years, absolutely, but now
Yeah, I don't
the same.
think right. We're gonna
Like
see though.
if you took all the decals off the helmets, would it look like one big practice, one big team, or you'd be like, okay, that's App, that's Charlotte?
What the model say?
Oh, the models got so the model didn't account for App losing their starting running back, and it didn't account for Charlotte's new staff and the self discipline. That changed the whole algorithm and the whole thing. It's got Charlotte losing by no more than 7 points. Plus 17 and a half is a go. But it does have App winning the game.
Yeah, so, which is fine.
But the thing is, both the teams have like roster overhauls. Like literally, both teams.
It's all about who's gonna come out and execute better week one.
That's it.
Don't
Whoever wins the turnover battle and the less penalties is going to win. This won't be like one is clearly dominant.
Yeah.
So
yeah. We'll tap in.
Yes, sir. I think that's it. So we got Nebraska minus 2.5, Wyoming money line, Boise winning line. Just win the game. All three of you guys just win the game. It's hard to win by 1 or 2. Just win the game by field goal, and we'll be. We'll don't cash your tickets out. We get past Wyoming.
Tickets out.
Tell FanDuel and DraftKings to eat a fucking dick.
Y'all seen the pick? We hit this past weekend. Like we hit. So
bro, the player pop one was golden. And if Dylan Elvis doesn't get hurt, we get more money.
Any out of these games, I take the Sherrod kid for 80 yards.
Where's he at? Let me see.
I
take
what's the name? I take fake Mahomes for 2 TDs and 250.
I guarantee
he's do 200. Do 200.
I guarantee he's going to be a taco or discount on Prize Pick. I would not be surprised. Let's see.
I'd take him for 200 passing yards.
So the rush, they don't even have this Sherrod guy up there. They got
They got Emmett Johnson on here, and I'm not touching it. So what I do is I take Collins for a touchdown.
Who?
Hold on. What's the running back from Nebraska? I forgot his name.
Johnson.
Yep, I take him for a good 40 yards.
Wow, you can't even get Dylan Raiola for 2 touchdowns. You got to take him for 2.5.
No. No way. Nah, FanDuel I can. Okay, I was about to say.
Yeah, FanDuel you can.
So yeah, man. Well, I'll hit you in the morning.
Yes, sir.
All right.